is Spin Center.
Hello, this is Marty Smith from Piss Center, and I just came back after being held hostage by Ole Miss for 50 years, reporting on Lane Kiffin leaving. We're here outside of the courthouse where Judge Grimes will decide the result of the fight between Los Polos Hermanos Racing and Rock Hard Racing versus Phantom Motorsports. We now go live to inside the courthouse where Judge Rick Grimes is going to make his decision. I just want to tell both sides before we start. Have you been bit?
What?
Have you been bit?
Who in the blue hell are you?
We can all live. We can all live together. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be harder than standing here and shooting each other.
They did a dumb thing. We're not denying that. However, I would like you to remember two salient facts. Fact one, nobody got hurt. Not a soul. Very important to keep that in mind. Fact two, now the prosecution
You have a tank?
The Top Gear Police Department Tank of Righteousness.
Last time I saw someone use a tank, they destroyed my home. I just thought about my family. I just thought about Coral and Judith. I don't trust anyone with a tank.
Okay, it says here we will get bonus points if we can get one of the others shot or arrested.
Stop acting like you know the way ahead, like you know the rules. You're lost. You're banned from here on out after season 2. Well, Judge Grimes has made his decision, and now Jeremy Clarkson, James May, Richard Hammond, and the Stig are banned from Pistain events after season 2. I'm Marty Smith. Where am I? Crazy news there. 4 drivers banned from the Pistain Cup Series after Season 2. Phantom Motorsports will be gone after Season 2. But it's still the last race of the regular season. Queso, Vaughn Riley, Walter White, Oppenheimer, and McQueen have all already locked themselves into the playoffs. Homelander just needs 4 points to lock himself in. EDP also almost a virtual lock. Then it's Davidson, LeBron James, and Boob tied in points. And then you get really close to the cut line. Cockass 13 points ahead of it. Hunt 12 points ahead of it. Cena 5 points ahead of it. Gosling 4. Ryan Reynolds, a Daytona 500 winner, is only 2 points away from the cut line. Homelander, EDP, and Ryan Reynolds have all won races, but still need some more points to lock themselves in. And Gregos, Poltrolene driver, is 1 point away from being eliminated. Then it's Hardick, the Bristol winner, 1 point out of the playoffs. Then it's Erman Trout, 5 points out of playoffs. And then Richard Hammond, who won't come back next season, 6 points out. Can he get a playoff spot for Phantom Motorsports? Then it's Willie Nelson, 26 points out. A large jump there. Then it's Peakman, 26 points out. Then James May, Lewis Hamlin, Chase Midsko, Harvick, Clarkson, PewDiePie, Fat Fuck, Gustavo Fring, Cage, and Lebowski. 5 playoff spots already taken, and 26 drivers are trying to get the final 11 spots in the playoffs. And it starts right now. On pole today is Gustavo Fring. Of course, he won the lawsuit today that kicked Phantom Motorsports out of the Pistain Cup Series. Now, he's 39 points away from making the playoffs in a must-win scenario, and he has pole. Can he do it? On his outside is Hunt in second place, already 12 points above the cut line, trying to hold his position. As the green flag flies at Bonercrusher, the last race of the regular season, who will make the playoffs? Hunt already passed Spring for the lead as we're exiting turn 2. Hunt a bit loose, but he's going to hold on to first place, and Fring chasing him down in second place. Now further back in the field, exiting turn 2. Area's kind of slippery through here, slippery section of the track. And Homelander, oh my god, he did a flip! He just did a fucking flip! What the fuck? What the fuck? He just like fucking did 8 barrel rolls in the air. I don't know what just fucking happened. Homelander just needed 4 points today, and he just does a fucking front flip after running to the mid-scope. That might cost Homelander a shot at the playoffs, but he's definitely going to get points for joining the USA gymnastics team with that fantastic front flip. And Homelander, the Rockingham winner, will land on the Daytona 500 winner, Ryan Reynolds, who was 2 points above the cut line, and now he has Homelander landing on him. Homelander doing tricks on it here at Bonercrusher.
Woo! Superhero landing! Yeah, that's really hard on your knees.
Another angle of the field exiting turn 2 in lap 1. Cena gets a little loose, but he's going to just barely make it. EDP in the wall a bit. Doof trying to make it through, and he just gets spun around. And that's just unlucky for him. There's a giant pileup behind him. And now we go to Gregos. Remember, he's a cut line driver. He's the last driver currently in the playoffs. By 1 point, he gets spun around. Hit multiple times. Does a 360. And he's trying to get through. Hardick is holding up, though. The Bristol winner, who's 1 point out of the playoffs, tried to hold up Gregos there, but he does not. The driver first out of the playoffs tried to hold up Gregos, the first driver currently in the playoffs, but it did not work. Let's see if that's affected. Hunt is still in first place with Fring in second place, and then it's McQueen. Richard Hammond loose there. He is trying to make the playoffs. And it's Hunt, who's 12 points in the playoffs so far, will lead lap 1 of Bonercrusher. But it's just more dangerous from here as we go into the belly of the beast here. Hunt's going to make it through just barely. Oh my god! Fring just hit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! So many playoff drivers. So many drivers trying to make the playoffs involved in that. I mean, Jeremy Clarkson trying to make the playoffs just flipped after getting kicked out of the sport and landed on LeBron James. Don't we all? Fring in second place will hit Hardick, the first driver out of the playoffs by a point in the winner of Bristol last week. Gosling, who's like 4 points in the playoffs currently, also involved in that. A bunch of drivers around the cut line involved with that, including Hardick and Gosling. Hammond, 6 points out of the playoffs, already kicked out of the sport, and Ryan Gosling, who's 4 points in the playoffs currently, knocks them both out of this race. It looks like Hammond gets Harvick landed on him. Rough day for him. Again, Ryan Gosling, 4 points out of playoffs and gets hit by Ham, and that might cost him the playoffs. Clarkson gets flipped, lands on LeBron James, and multiple drivers around the cut line involved in the wreck. LeBron James came in today 17 points above the cut line, side by side with James May. Chaos in front of him. He gets spun around, and Clarkson just lands on top of him. And Vaughn Riley slams into LeBron. Another view here, gets turned, And then here comes Von Riley. Bam! LeBron, does he have enough points? Hunt will survive the first 2 laps and lead the first 2 laps. Already laps Dexter Morgan with huge damage there. Exits turn 2 into the Calamity corner here. Hunt makes the jump. Can he make it? Oh my god! He just made severe contact with the Stig. And now the Rock loose. They make contact and the Rock's gone to the lead of this race. Hunt came in today 12 points ahead of the cut line. He makes contact with the Stig, and a seas just part for the Rock there, and the Rock takes the lead here at Bonercrusher. Great day for the Rock. He won the lawsuit. Now, can he get his first career victory in the same day? Horrible day for Phantom Motorsports. Multiple drivers out of this race. Just trying to make one driver into the playoffs in their final season. The Rock makes it through fine. The Rock's already eliminated from the playoffs on points, so the win here today is just a flex more on Phantom Motorsports. Lap car here, Soldier Boy, another eliminated driver, having 2 very different races. Soldier Boy is getting lapped. The Rock's loose. He just barely missed Lebowski, but he hits the wall, and now he's side by side with Queso for the lead, and Queso takes advantage of the Rock's mistake, and Queso will take the lead. Oh my god, LaRock leads for 1 lap, and he already chokes it there. Story of his season, and Queso, the rookie, currently number 1 in the point standings, trying to get the 1 seed in the regular season championship. He's also trying to get Rookie of the Year, apparently, with the 1 seed and maybe a win here today for Queso. Okay, we're getting shown a replay here. Willie Nelson exiting out of turn 2. Came in here 26 points away from making the playoffs, and he makes contact with Bob Cockass, the driver 11th in the standings currently. Huge contact and huge playoff implications there. And here come the leaders. Huge contact in front of them. Are they going to have any contact? No. The Rock's still right behind Queso as they enter turn 3, and they're going to lap Davidson, a driver currently in the playoffs, getting lapped by 1st and 2nd place. Queso trying to secure that 1 seed. The Rock, he's just trying to do this for the memes. He's trying to get a win, his first career win. They're both are trying to get their first career win, so it doesn't really mean anything for them. Queso's already locked in the playoffs. The Rock's already out, but they're both trying to get their first career win, which would mean a lot to them, even though it doesn't really make sense for the playoffs at all. It doesn't matter that much for the playoffs. Just a battle for the first win here between Queso and The Rock. The Rock got loose there, and they're lucky so far. Not a lot of contact, and this has just been a crazy final race before the playoffs. As we enter the Calamity corner, Queso, oh, The Rock, he just got hit by Jay Schlatt. The Rock in 2nd place just got rocked. The Rock won a lawsuit today. He's trying to chase down Queso for his first career win, and then Jay Schlatt says, "Nuh-uh, you're getting fucking wall-upped." The Rock does a huge bunch of flips and lands in the wall. Another view here, and Paper beats Rock. The Rock flipping into the wall. Damn. Queso will lead lap 6. He's led the most laps so far here today. Can he get his first win here today? Milk in 2nd place, far behind Queso so far. John Cena in 3rd. Battle here, and Queso. Oh my god! Queso got walled. Oh my god, Davidson's also flipping 2 playoff drivers. Flipped on 1 wreck there. Queso trying to get into Calamity Corner. Boom! Jesse Pinkman rams into Queso, and his hopes of his first career win are dashed. Milik already eliminated from the playoffs. Second place trying to get a win here, and boom! He hits Davidson. He hits a playoff driver.
What is that? How'd I just stop all the damage?
First and second place wrecked in 1 lap, and the C's part for John Cena, just like his teammate The Rock early in the race. Both of them with tremendous luck. Both of them having the leader wreck out of the race and taking the lead for themselves. Great day for Rock Hard Racing. Won a lawsuit now 2 times in a row to get some luck and get into the lead. John Cena came in here today 5 points above the cut line. Second place, Erman Trout, a few points out of the playoffs, trying to make it here today. PewDiePie, already eliminated. This guy, what the fuck? Okay, they're all trying to chasing it, apparently. Hunt's still in it. EDP still in it, apparently. Erman Trout, just a few points out of the playoffs coming here today. He's trying to make the playoffs. Oh, he slips there. Oh, this might cause a playoff. Oh my god, PewDiePie, what a dumbass. He just rammed into Erman Trout. Erman Trout came in today 5 points out of the playoffs, and he's going to lose so many positions there. That's not what you want to do in the last race of the regular season. He just cost himself so many positions when he was coming in here today 5 points away from making the playoffs, and it's a costly mistake this late in the season. Cena still in first place. Some chaos for second place causes PewDiePie to jump to second place. The 17 car down in third place. Hunt back into the top 4 now after wrecking early. EDP in 5th. Erman Trout in 6th, losing 4 spots. I think there's only 6 drivers left in this field currently. John Cena with a huge lead over second place PewDiePie, and PewDiePie slams into the wall. Multiple cars collected into that. 3 drivers. Hunt the 17 car and EDP. Erman Trout could gain the 4 spots. He just hit the wall. Erman Trout could have gotten the 4 spots he lost, and he just hit the wall. PewDiePie in a span of 1 lap didn't break at all, ran to Erman Trout in second place, then he rams into this wall, causes a huge wreck. He's just fucking up the playoffs. PewDiePie's fucking blind. And Erman Trout, I think he just wanted to give up after PewDiePie wrecked him. In 5th place, 2nd through 4th, just wrecked in front of him, nowhere to go, and he decides to just rip that wall, pass all 3 of them, and EDP is into 2nd place. The driver that's like 37 points above the cut line coming here today, and I think multiple wins this season, trying to get another one here today. Dominant season for EDP so far. Going to Calamity Corner, he gets a little loose there, and he's going to keep on going. Hunt, I saw in the back there, yep, Hunt is smoking I think those might be the only 3 drivers. Oh, John Cena tries to lap up, but he gets loose. Hunt almost got lapped there. He gets lucky with John Cena getting loose. And I think it was the only 3 drivers left on this field. John Cena in first, about to lap Hunt in third, and EDP's in second place after that massive wreck. Cena trying to chase down the second place EDP car and trying to lap him. EDP trying to get the win here today. What the hell? What the actual hell? I don't know what's wrong with these drivers. Did EDP have a parlay? I don't know what's going on. Cena now trying to lap Hunt. Oh, Hunt almost just did the same thing, but he's just ripping the wall. Hunt is now getting lapped here today by John Cena. Hunt's going to just have to hope for Cena to mess up here. Only 2 drivers left in this field. His only hope was EDP and John Cena wrecking into each other. Now he's just got to pray that John Cena makes a mistake here. But Hunt there does. But he's just hoping John Cena, I don't know, just rams into the wall accidentally or something. Or just ramming the wall on purpose like a bunch of these drivers here today, apparently. Hunt started today in P2, led the first 2 laps, got on a wreck early. He's climbed all the way back up the second place. Look at that battered car. Hunt's Ross Chastaning this wall. I don't know why he's so obsessed with doing that. He's giving me a heart attack. Both John Cena and Hunt trying to get their first ever wins, and Hunt just wants to be Ross Chastain apparently. Maybe that's a strategy. Maybe he's trying to slow himself down and kamikaze into John Cena. He almost does it there. First and second, the only 2 drivers left in this field, almost made contact there, but Hunt gets loose. Oh, I'm getting word. Okay, apparently the spotter for Hunt cannot see John Cena. Hunt believes he's the only driver on the field right now. He just thinks he's won the race, and he's just doing whatever the fuck he wants. Hunt doesn't know he's in second place. Oh my god. Hunt tries to hit the wall in celebration, I think. I think he just wanted this race over because he thought he won the race and said, oh, let's just hit the wall as my celebration. But no, he does not see John Cena. John Cena is the last man standing. He does not see him at all, and Hunt is celebrating that pit road there. I see the team celebrating, but they cannot see John Cena clearly in first place. They cannot see him, and Hunt just threw away possibly his first career win. And John Cena for Rock Hard Racing is just going to lead every lap left in this race after almost everyone just kamikaze themselves into that wall, and Hunt just could not see him. Cutting ahead in the action, John Cena with 2 laps to go, 2 laps away from his first victory, and no one has told that 91 crew that they have not won this race. They're having a bunch of champagne right now, a bunch of beers. No one has told the 91 team that Cena is still leading this race. Lap and a half left to go. John Cena was already about 12 points above the cut line. He's for sure in now. But now, Rock Hard Racing won their lawsuit today, and now they're 1 lap away from their second win in team history and the first win for John Cena. John Cena trying to become the second rookie this season to win a race after Oppenheimer. He got a little loose there, just showing the fans some drifting skills there. He's now half a lap away from his first ever victory. John Cena had 41 people enter this Royal Rumble, but only 1 man stands alone. A month after his retirement, John Cena will win his very first Pisang Cup Series race at Bonercrusher. John Cena wins the Royal Rumble at Bonercrusher. Okay, graphics totally didn't screw this up, but The Rock led 1 lap today, and his teammate John Cena led 14 laps and got the win today. Rock Hard Racing wins the lawsuit in 15 out of the 20 laps. Hunt led the first 2 laps, and Queso led 3 laps, but eventually got wrecked. And Hunt at least got a top 5 finish. John Cena, the rookie, will get the win today. The only driver finishing on the lead lap. Everyone else DNF'd, including Hunt, who thought he won this race and rammed into the wall in celebration, but he's going to finish in second. EDP in third, also ran into the wall earlier in this race. Trail also ran into the wall earlier in this race. A rookie who tried to make the playoffs. He might have enough points to make it. He was, I think, around 5 points out of the playoffs, so this is for sure enough points to get him in as well. He finishes ahead of PewDiePie, who spun him out earlier in the race and caused that huge wreck at the end of the race. Nami in 6th place. I don't know how to pronounce that. Queso in 7th place. The rookie. I was looking like his day, maybe his first win. Another driver trying to get his first win that wrecked today. Milik in 8th, DNF. The Rock, another driver. I think all the drivers today who led laps never won a race before. But most of them DNF except for John Cena. But The Rock in 9th. Pinkman in 10th, DNFs as well. Some more DNFs here today. Gustavo Fring starting a pole. Didn't go well for him. He DNFs. LeBron James, one of those fringe playoff drivers, he DNFs. So let's see if he has enough points to make it. And Homelander needed at least 4 points today. But he at least did that awesome backflip. But he's also DNF'd. And Ryan Reynolds, who came in today 2 points above the cut line, finishing 31st. Is that enough points for him to making the playoffs? And in 36, it's Hardick, who is 1 point away from making the playoffs. DNFs in 36, not great for him. And Gregos, the cutoff driver, who's only in the playoffs before this race by a point, finishes in dead last. Absolute choke job by him. All right, your final playoff standings for the regular season. Who will make the playoffs? In the 1 seed, it's Queso. He got the top 10 today. He secures that 1 seed. Great season for the rookie. Maybe rookie of the year. 110 points off from the cut line as well. In 2nd place is Vaughn Riley. 91 points above the cut line. 2nd straight playoffs for him. In 3rd place, it's Walter White. 76 points above the cut line. Again, it's his 2nd straight playoffs for him. In 4th place is EDP, another driver who made the playoffs last season. In fact, he made the championship final last season. He won 2 straight races at the French GP and German GP this season. Almost won a 3rd at Australia, but was stopped by Oppenheimer. And he's 71 points above the cut line. 5th in the standings is McQueen, 60 points above the cut line. He and EDP raced for a final last season. Will we have a repeat of that this season? McQueen also won 2 races this season. He won at Alaska and North Wilkesboro. In 6th place is his teammate, 58 points above the cut line. It's Oppenheimer. 2 Team USA drivers in a row. Oppenheimer, the first rookie to win a race this season at Australia. In 7th place is another Team USA driver, Davidson, 56 points above the cut line. In 8th in points is Hunt, 51 points above the cut line. Rough day for him today, but he at least gets the top 5, and he's still in the playoffs. 9th to the playoffs is the winner here today, John Cena. He was like around 12 points above the cut line coming in today. He gets the win, 50 points above the cut line. In 10th place is Homelander, 47 points above the cut line. He had that cool-ass front flip, though, so I think not only is he going to make the playoffs and try to defend his championship, he might just make the Team USA gymnastics team. In 11th place, it's Bob Cockass, 34 points ahead of cut line. The first, so far only, Stewart's ass racing driver in the playoffs. He also wrecked today. 12th in the points. 26 points above the cut line is Trout. He came in today below the cut line. Gets a top 5 here today, even though with the troubles with PewDiePie. But after being out of the playoffs before this race, he points his way into the playoffs. In 13th place, 25 points above the cut line is LeBron James with 223 points. How fitting is that? After getting landed on by Clarkson, he'll still make the playoffs, the second 2391 driver. Forgot to mention all 4 Team USA drivers made the playoffs. In 14th place, it's the Boobinator, the rookie, 220 points, 22 points above the cut line. Really hard season for Crosshair Patronus Patriot Racing. Didn't win any races after winning, I think, 4 last season. I think they had all their playoff drivers. I think all their drivers made playoffs last season. And Boob, so far, they only won this season. Now, 15th place, it's Richard Hammond. Before this race, he was 6 points below the cut line. He's going to finish 6 points above the cut line now. He might have lost a lawsuit, but it looks like he might be the only Phantom Motorsports driver left in the playoffs, and he's going to try to get them a championship on their way out of the sport. Now, who is going to get that final spot? Let's see now. It's going to be Ryan Reynolds, the Daytona 500 champion. Is only going to be make it in by 5 points. Before today, he was 2 points ahead of the cut line. Had that scary wreck at the start of the race with Homelander, but he finishes 5 points above the cut line and makes the playoff. And the first driver out of the playoffs, oh my God, it's the other Canadian, Ryan. is Ryan Gosling. He was 4 points above the cut line today. He's going to finish 5 points below it. Tough day for Rock Hard Racing there. Had a lot of wins there, but Ryan Gosling just misses out by 5 points. The Canadian Ryans are the two drivers above and below the cut line. 18th in points, it's Hardick. 6 points below the cut line. He won Bristol. Looked like he might make the playoffs, but he just wrecked early today along with Ryan Gosling. In 19th place, it's Jesse Pinkman, another driver involved in a wreck earlier today. 6 points below the cut line. And it's Gregos in 20th, who was the cut line to start with. He was in the playoffs by a point, but gets dead last and finishes 10 points below the cut line after today. More drivers out. James May from Fan Motorsports, 13 point out. Then Willie Nelson, 13 points out. Petey Pie, he could have won today. Maybe got himself into the playoffs. He just didn't make those mistakes, but he's just kind of a dumbass, and he finishes 13 points out of the playoffs. And it's Hamlin, 14 points. Then it's a huge drop to 29 points with Cage. And I'm not going to bother going through all these drivers who are already out before today, and they're all eliminated from the playoffs. And here are your Season 2 playoffs. Now, it's different from last year. All you need to do is finish against the driver you're going against for that race. You just need to finish ahead of them. So, in the first round of the playoffs at North Korea, the 1 seed Queso, the Rookie of the Year maybe, will go up against the Daytona 500 champion Ryan Reynolds. Whoever finishes higher between the two of them will move on to the next round. And they will face either Mike Hunt or John Cena, who had a great battle here today, finished first and second, are now 8th and 9th in the playoffs. That battle is going to hopefully continue into the playoffs. A great battle here today. Who is going to win between the two of them? Who's going to be higher placed in the North Korea race? And then the 2nd seed, Vaughn Riley, on the other side of the bracket, is going to face off against Richard Hammond, the 15th seed, trying to get Phantom Motorsports their only championship in Pistain Cup. And in the 7th seed, it's Davidson versus number 10 Homelander. In the 3 seed is Walter White, one of the most dominant drivers we've ever seen, makes his 2nd straight playoffs. And the 14th seed is Boob, the only Crosshair Patronus Patriot Racing driver, I'm pretty sure, left in these. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I forgot. Vaughn Riley also in the playoffs. I forgot. Sorry, Crosshair Patronus Patriot Racing. They had 2 drivers made the playoffs this year. Still less than last year, but Boob's in the 14th seed. And the 4th seed is EDP. He's going to go up against the 13th seed, LeBron James. Decent season for him. For the rookie, makes the playoffs. EDP won 2 races. LeBron James has a lot to go against EDP. It's the 5th seed, Lightning McQueen, another Team USA driver, trying to get back to the final, trying to get revenge after finishing 2nd in the final last season. And he's going against Ermentrout in the 12th seed. And finally, the final battle for the first round, it's Bob Cockass, a rookie in 11th place, against another rookie, Oppenheimer, in the 6th seed, but he won a race, another uphill battle for Cockass. Next race is Sweet 16, it's North Korea. Again, all you have to do is finish higher than the other playoff driver. Then it's Elite 8 at Texas, and then the 4 best drivers from there are going to move on to the final at Indianapolis. Should be a good playoffs. Team USA still leads the standings, but Polsholene Racing, 2391 Racing, and Ladream Motorsports are already out of the championship contention for the constructors.